Welcome back. Well, House Calls is a new segment that we wanted to kick off today, and this is when we bring a doctor onto the show to answer some questions about a specific topic. Today's segment is on weight loss. So joining me now is Dr. Joel Mascaro from Regenesis Wellness Center of Scottsdale to teach us a little bit about how to lose weight and perhaps even more importantly, how to keep it off. The all-important keep it off. We want to welcome Dr. Mascaro back to the show. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you again, Stephanie.
It is such a tough battle. I mean, that's where the whole yo-yo thing came from, you know?
Battle of the bulge.
So what is it about Regenesis weight loss program that actually works for not only the weight loss, but for kind of keeping it off?
Well, we incorporate the whole package. We find out what's wrong with the client, patient. We do investigative studies. We have a really in-depth detox program that allows them to get ready for a second phase, which is HCG. And then we follow it up with treatment for their problem. So everything is individualized. And what Regenesis does is we map out a personalized program for everybody. So it's not one size fits all. It depends on what the particular patient needs.
Well, you and I have had a discussion before where you said, you know, Steph, a lot of times HCG gets a bad rap. You brought in a newspaper and you said, says right here.
Yeah.
You know, HCG is not a good thing.
Right.
And you have really some counter thinking on that.
Well, we have thousands of patients who have done really well on this. But as they say in the newspaper, it's not the answer for a long-term weight loss because it works for a certain period of time, works well. You could lose 20 or 30 pounds in 4 to 6 weeks if you follow the plan. But the plan has an end. That's where other centers fail. They don't pick the ball up and run with it, so to speak. It's only, that's you, here's your diet, go home, gain your weight back. Within 6 months, they'll gain every pound back.
Oh, for sure. I've seen many people like that.
And you mentioned the word yo-yo. Based on studies recently put out by the American Diabetic Association, yo-yo dieting is more dangerous than being overweight all the time.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, because you're altering your body's metabolism, mechanics. It has to adjust, readjust, and it's not.
It doesn't know where it's going. Well, let's bring up some
good
pictures of people who have had some real significant improvements in their health and, of course, their weight as well. And these are clients and patients, as you mentioned, who have lost the weight through the use of HCG and the Regenesis program, but then also have been able to keep it off. Yeah,
that's the key. We strive to make sure that they are given all the information they need. See, we actually take the time to listen to their problem. You know, doctors today don't listen. They're sitting there 7 minutes, you got a visit, you go in there. That doesn't happen at Regenesis. We want to help you. We give you all the information you need, including that wonderful product HCG. Used in the right setting, it works perfectly, but our strength is the back part of the
Give me a couple real tangible tips of things that you tell your patients after as they're kind of going through this HCG, so they're retraining the mind and the brain. What are some of the things that would be just part of the program of retraining yourself?
Well, personally, I've lost like 40 pounds 9 years ago and kept every pound off. And I had to, because for various and sundry reasons. But for me and for my patients, exercise is the key. You keep it off by exercise. It's garbage in, I hate to use the word garbage out.
Talk to us like we talk. That's how we talk.
The more you put in, the less you put out. Where's it going to go? Right around your midriff. So there is a solution. It starts with exercise. Then smart. I cheat. Oh, I love some carbohydrates once in a while, but that's all. I'll cheat. 4 hours later, the next meal, I'm good. So your body adapts to that. You can cheat. Exercise, careful thinking, cheating, and following a good, healthy diet regime. But you got to change your lifestyle, Steph.
Right.
You can't look at food as a crutch, and you can't go for these carbohydrates all the time.
It's so funny how we have just twisted the way we look at food and the way we look at our self-image, and just by a little bit of working with somebody who has a healthy perspective of how the body works, like you, we're able to reshape our bodies and keep it off.
Right, but what people don't know out there is that over 350,000 people are going to die this year because of weight-related diseases. All of those are preventable. Hello? You know, we want the people at Regenesis who want to make a difference in their life. We want the energetic people that are going to make the commitment to the program.
Well, let's give them some information on how they can get in contact with you. And then we're going to have you stick around for a little bit, because if you have a weight loss question for Dr. Mascaro, you can email him at slviewers@abc15.com right now. And he's going to be back in just a couple of minutes answering a weight loss question. But we do want to let you know that you will be able to get that information on how you can get a hold of him coming up in just a little bit. There's also a special offer to tell you about right now, $234.95. You will have the full weight loss program, including HCG, fat burner, and a free manuscript for living. So you can contact Dr. Mascaro at Regenesis Wellness Center of Scottsdale. That's over at 9500 Ironwood Square Drive. Suite 126, as you see there on your screen, that is over in Scottsdale at 480-443-0004. And you can also find out more information, as I mentioned, at regenesiswellness.com.